Hey guys, I'm Josh, president of JDGaming, and today we are reviewing a free-to-play MMORPG published by GPotato called Allods Online. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'd like to cover is character creation. When you choose your character for the first time, you'll have to choose between the League and the Imperialist. Now, basically the League is the good guys, the Imperialist is the bad guys. So let's go ahead and cover the Imperialist races. Okay, so the first race we're going to cover is Exdargans. I don't know, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But basically it's pretty much like a human. The next race they have is Orcs, which we all know what Orcs are. And the other race they have is, once it loads here, my computer's being a little slow today, is Arisen, something like that. I don't know, I'm pronouncing these all wrong probably, but oh well. Basically this is pretty much like an undead person. And that's all the races for the Imperialists. Now let's cover the races for the League. The first race in the League is the Elves, which we all know what Elves are. But the only thing different about these Elves is all of them have wings and you fly around all the time with them. Now you can't go super high, but it does get quite annoying. And then they have these little, what look to be squirrels called gibberlings. I don't know, they're weird. And then you have the Kainans, something like that. They're basically humans also. So that's all the races. Now, although the two factions have different races, all of them have the same archetypes, which is classes. And I'll go ahead and name off all of those for you. Okay, so basically you have a mage, a summoner, a warden, I don't know how to pronounce this, Physantonis, something like that, I don't know. It's basically like mind control person. You have a healer, a paladin, a warrior, and a scout. So yeah, those are all the classes. So let's go ahead and move over to actual in-game footage. Okay, so here we are in game, and the first thing I would like to cover is player base. So yeah, so basically the player base in this game is, if you look, all these guys with green names over them are actual players. So the player base for this game is medium, if not almost high. Moving on. Alright, so the graphics in this game, oh my gosh. I'm not running them full effect right now, but when I do, they are beautiful. They do, however, find themselves being really too close to WoW, but that is not at all a bad thing, because we all know WoW has great graphics, and if a free-to-play game can produce graphics just like WoW, that's fine with me. Moving on. The only bad part about this game is the XP rate. The XP rate is low in this game, so I mean, it's pretty much the same rate as like WoW would be, or other, you know, pay-to-play MMORPGs. And the only reason they did that is because they want to keep players that are going to keep playing, and not those players that just play for a little while and go away. Now, I find this being a bad thing. I would much rather have the experience rate being medium, if not high, but that's just me, so moving on. Now, there is PvP in this game. We have duels, astral battles. I have no clue what those are. We have open PvP. We have arenas too. So basically, pretty much, it has a great PvP system. Now, me myself, I have not got to experience PvP other than duels, and that's simply because I haven't got high enough to get into PvP. I do not know what level you get on the PvP, but I probably say it's around 10 or 20 that you actually start getting into PvP. Next topic. Alright, so the file size of this game is 2,520 megabytes, which is about 2.5 gigabytes. It comes with its own downloader and installer, so it will not take you that long to download it as if you were downloading it in your browser. So basically download time and play time, you will definitely be able to download this in a day. So do not worry about not getting to play it today or whenever you decide to download it. Okay, so it's time to do the overall review of this game. Let's look at the positives of the game. It has great character design. If I zoom in right now, you'll see how good my character looks. It has a unique PvP system with all the PvP types that you can do. It has a lot of classes and archetypes for a free-to-play game. Keep that in mind for a free-to-play game. It has great environment design. I mean, the environment on this game is just beautiful, and this is just, one environment. I didn't get to show you the entire rest of the game, but it's pretty good. The interface, solid interface. It has great interface. The only thing I don't like is that you can't really change the interface, and I really wish I had a better quest tracker. And they also have plenty of quests in the game. So basically those are your positives. Let's go ahead and move on to the negatives. Alright, so the negatives for this game is it looks way too close to World of Warcraft. And like I said, that's not a bad thing, but for people who are trying to get away from World of Warcraft, this is going to remind you way too much of it. Not only is the graphics going to remind you of World of Warcraft, but so is the game, because of the fact that it revolves around quests, it revolves around grinding, and if you're trying to get away from WoW, no, this is not the game to go to. But if you're trying to look for a WoW clone, yeah, this would be definitely a WoW substitute. Manually attacking gets annoying. If I click on him, like if I run up to him, I have to manually click on him. Like, there's no aggro in this game. So if I'm trying to aggro somebody off of him, then yeah, it's not going to work out. One thing I really have to complain with this has to be the biggest negative of the game. It has a cash shop, which basically players can spend real money and buy good items, and it really does not. It punishes non-paying players, and I think if it goes to that much of affecting the overall gameplay for free-to-play players, I really think they should limit the cash shop. And the reason I say that is because if you're going to make a game free-to-play, that means over a majority of your players are going to be playing for free. Then why make it so the players that do play a little bit of money, they get to own everybody, and that's really one of my biggest negatives with this game. So let's go ahead and get into the rating. Alright, so this is the final judgment of this game. I rate it a 7.5 out of 10. So basically, this is a great free-to-play MMORPG. I would recommend this for anybody who's looking for a WoW substitute, WoW clone. But for anybody who's trying to get away from games like WoW or WoW itself, this is not for you. So like I said, a 7.5 out of 10. So thanks for watching. If you want to watch my Let's Play of this game, click over in the right-hand corner of the screen. You'll see a little video going there. If you want to watch our gameplay videos or trailers of the game, there should be all our videos for that in the left side of the screen. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, thanks.